How much a car costs to buy is one thing, but how much it costs to fuel is another. Over the last few years, What Car has carried out scientific tests on more than 200 new cars to find out which are the most and least efficient ones on the road. We're going to name the very best and the worst that we've tested. Before we start, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and go to whatcar.com for a great deal on your next new car. First, a little bit on how we got these numbers. We call this true MPG. They are real-world fuel economy figures to show you what sort of efficiency you can really expect from your car. Our tests are conducted in a laboratory to ensure repeatability within 1%, but they are based on a real-world route that takes in town, rural and motorway driving. The results reflect what's achievable if you're driving gently and sticking to speed limits, but aren't resorting to any unrealistically slow acceleration or hypermiling techniques. True MPG is not only fully reflective of real-world performance, but much more realistic than the official government WLTP fuel economy figures that car manufacturers have to quote. For more information on how we test, click on the link on the top right corner of the screen. Not every single car around has been tested by us, but more than 200 in the last few years have been. We're starting with the cars that are a little harder on your wallet, and unsurprisingly, they're all performance-focused cars. The 362 brake horsepower Mercedes-AMG GLC 43 has since been updated to offer even more power. But even before this, it offered bonkers performance and a sweet-sounding engine. But its high-speed handling wasn't the best. It's the 5th least efficient car we've tested. Tied with the Mercedes is the 434 brake horsepower Porsche Macan Turbo with the performance pack fitted. Surprise, surprise, it's another big, heavy SUV, offering phenomenal performance but pretty steep fuel costs. This was the Macan Turbo that got a 3.6 litre V6, which has since been replaced by a smaller 2.9 litre V6. This particular S500 Turbo V8 has been replaced by the S560, but when it was around, the 449 brake horsepower unit powered the 2.1 tonne S-Class Cabriolet and cost around £110,000. It wasn't exactly cheap to buy or run, delivering an average of 25.2 miles per gallon. But the S-Class Cabriolet is still the very height of drop-top luxury motoring. The Audi SQ5 is now a diesel, but before it was available with a 349 brake horsepower turbocharged V6 petrol. It was half a second slower from 0 to 60 miles per hour than the rival AMG GLC 43 that features in this list, and it was also less economical. But in plenty of other areas, the SQ5 really impressed compared to the GLC. It was more comfortable and had better infotainment. But let's be real, if you're considering buying any of these cars, then you're unlikely to care too much about miles per gallon. And in all cases, it doesn't stop these cars being fantastic in many other areas. The Giulia being the greatest example of all. It's one of the truly great performance cars of the last few years. And at 23.5 miles per gallon, it is almost an entire mile per gallon worse than the second place SQ5. But now, let's look at the top 5 most efficient cars. It's been around for a while, but the Up remains one of the best city cars on sale, thanks to its smart interior and fun handling. You can't buy this 1 litre 75 petrol model anymore, but the 1 litre 60 you can get with it should still be very efficient. Yes, it's a diesel. The Leon is Seat's answer to the Ford Focus and Vauxhall Astra. And in addition to good real-world fuel economy, offers tidy handling and a long list of standard equipment. You can't get this exact engine with the Leon anymore, but there are a load of excellent alternative diesels in the range. And they should be pretty good value at the moment too, because a new Leon is just around the corner. Go to whatcar.com to save more than £4,000 on a Leon right now. Sure, Vauxhall Astras of the past haven't been the greatest family cars around, but in the version we tested here with its 1.6 litre diesel engine, the car was much more impressive. It had a lightweight construction which aided its pretty staggering efficiency, plus it was spacious and well priced. It's been updated since then with completely different engines, so it should be even more efficient. Despite being one of the cheapest new cars around until it was taken off sale in 2019, the Celerio punched well above its weight. Apart from its low price, one of the big draws was its staggering efficiency. The only engine option was a pretty lively and extremely frugal 1 litre petrol, which will get you 57.8 miles per gallon without trying too hard. Impressive. Yes, Suzuki certainly knows how to make efficient small cars. The SHVS version of the Ignis SUV, which is front rather than four-wheel drive, is the most efficient car we've ever tested. It's a mild hybrid, which means a very small electric motor works alongside its 1.2 litre petrol engine, helping to get you moving and reducing the strain on the engine. Even if you decide four-wheel drive is a must, the average true MPG only drops to 53.3 miles per gallon. It's a fun car and clearly hugely efficient. So that's our roundup of the most and least efficient cars we've ever tested. If you've enjoyed this video, give it a like. Any thoughts or opinions about our results, then make sure you leave a comment below and make sure you're subscribed to see our latest new car reveals and reviews every week.